guys, Mishka here. So this is going to be a video that I've been debating releasing for several months now, and I'm finally going to do it. It is how to catch an absurd amount of fish in a ridiculously short amount of time. So a couple things that I do to maximize this. You're going to notice I have my chance of catching an extra fish completely maxed out, and my luck completely maxed out. Now I have no idea if luck actually influences how often you get a double catch, but I just kind of assume it does, so I max it out anyway. I'm also going to be fishing with 2 rings of luck and a weapon with max strength, so that when I stop reeling in fish, if they try to jump back, they don't jump back as far. So I'm going to be fishing for sunfish because I've got a lack of sunfish, so that's what we're doing first. This method I'm going to show you can net you anywhere between 300 to 400 fish an hour. So I know that a lot of people have trouble catching fish. They say, Mishka, it takes forever. Why do you do this to yourself? I don't. I fish really fast. And there's one specific trick, which I'm about to show you, that will blow your mind and make fishing so much easier. It works on every fish, whether it's sunfish, catfish, snail, clownfish. I know people have trouble with clownfish, even legendary fish. The people I've showed this to have dramatically increased the rate at which they catch. Or not just the rate, the amount of fish they can catch. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to use one aged fish sense attractor. We're going to see how many fish we can catch with it. And the trick here is that I fish using 2 fishing rods. Alright, I always keep a fishing rod equipped in this spot when I go fishing, and you'll see why. So I'm going to go ahead and take the potion. And here we go. You're about to see how awesome this is. So what I do, we're going to go ahead and throw a rod out there. We have an invisible player. Cool. When the fish bites, I open up my inventory, I reel it in, and as soon as I'm done reeling, as soon as that fish comes up on shore, right there, I switch fishing rods. And what that does is it immediately cuts down on all that time of the fish just sitting on the lure,
Mishka
waiting to be pulled back up.
fishing video.
My in-game's off, and he knows. I'm showing how to catch about 300 to 400 fish an hour.
Well, I'm looking forward to it because I do not catch that much.
Well, hopefully it'll be up in the next couple hours or so.
Well, don't corrupt the file this time.
Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Alright, we've already caught 4 sunfish. Let's keep going. And there's number 5. So a couple of notes when you're doing this. You have to use 2 different models of fishing rods. So while I do have 2 bone spur rods, it's not going to work if I use both bone spur rods. That's why I use this fancy one from the long-term fishing mission and the bone spur. If I try to go bone spur to bone spur, this doesn't work. If you don't feel like using 2 fishing rods, I'm going to show you another way you can do this. Basically all we're doing is we're just cutting off that animation. So you can also switch from one side to the other, and that works just as well. I just like swapping between 2 fishing rods because then I can say that I'm fishing with 2 fishing rods. So we're already at 10 sunfish. I don't know how long we've been at this, but we're doing good. Let's see if we can speed up here. For some reason, sometimes when I'm fishing, it takes a little bit of time for the lure to catch up and start reeling in. I did film this tutorial yesterday, or rather I should say I've already filmed it. And alright, so here we go. We got a broken lure. I'm going to stop throwing once I notice it's broken, and I swap, and look at that. Cool. Just another quick tip of things that you can do. But yeah, I filmed this video, and the file corrupted, so I've got like a stack and a half of catfish in my player chest now. And I filmed it all. It took me like 20-something minutes to go fishing, did all that, and then the file corrupted, so I couldn't upload it. So this is take 2. And yeah, there we go. That was a double catch. So if you see up there, it says item acquired sunfish, and it says that back to back with no XP in between. That's because it was a double catch. That was another bug right there where the line just doesn't show up. There's a couple of bugs in fishing, but you know, we deal with it. I would submit a bug report, but I'm kind of hoping that I get a new record. My record right now is like 145, I think it was. It was 140 something fish with a single potion, and I'd like to see if I can beat that score. So sunfish are notoriously easy to catch. That record that I set was with catfish. Same pond though, it was up here. This location is great if you're catching sunfish or catfish because there's no crossover, there's no bass, there's no minnow. It's just catfish, sunfish, and occasionally legendary fish. So yeah, see, we don't have the... Yeah, I hate that bug. The line outside of the rod disappears, and then it won't show if you got a bite. And yeah. So we're already at 24 fish. Not sure how long we've been at this, but I think we're doing pretty good. We're at a good rate right now. So yeah, if you're looking to sell fish, if you're trying to make a lot of potions or something, Mishka's fishing method is probably going to be the best thing you can do because it is going to get you a ton of fish. Oh, the lure's broken. I noticed it while I threw it, so I swapped lures while it's in the air, and you don't have to rethrow it. Oh, sorry, I just had breakfast and the coffee's getting to me. What lure is this? Small tongue rotten finger. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I'm not catching anything. There we go. I've also got another video. It's called How to Fish Efficiently. There's a pun there in the title. I'll link it in the description below so that you can see all the other things I do to maximize my chance of catching a fish. But this method right here, once you combine all the different elements of fishing and then you add in the fishing with 2 rods, your rate of catching fish and like how fast you catch them just, it snowballs. It gets ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Not yet.
That's so cool having an invisible person fish next to me.
I'm fishing. Give me 8 more minutes. Yeah.
Oh boy. Fishing, fishing, fishing. Yep. Almost none of my videos are scripted, so I'm just kind of talking here for the sake of filling in the silence. How are you today? I hope you're doing good. Just a reminder, you're an awesome person. Whoever's watching this video, you're awesome. Keep up the good work. I believe in you. Don't worry, you'll learn how to cast Frost 3. I believe in you. You can do it. Woohoo! We're doing good. Quick note on the double catches for fish. When you do get a double catch, it doesn't affect your weight. So like if you catch a 10-pound sunfish and it doubles, you don't get 20 pounds of credit, you only get the 10 pounds, but you just get an extra fish. So yeah, if you're doing a long-term mission, if you're doing a mission where you need X amount of weight, if you're doing I don't know, if you're trying to get on the leaderboard for fishing, the double fish won't help with weight related things. But you get an extra fish, which is always nice, unless it's a minnow, in which case it can burn in hell. I don't like minnow. They're coarse and they're rough and they're irritating, and you can get them everywhere. There's a Star Wars reference for you non-prequel memers. I'm not sure what happened to that lure. Alright, we're almost at half a stack so far. We're doing good. I don't think we've been here very long. Problem with when I record this is that I don't have the little timestamp at the bottom of the video, so I can't see how long I've been fishing, and my sense of time is awful. What? An orb mount blueprint nibbled on my lure. That's a little odd. It's a piece of paper. Alright, we're at half a stack of sunfish. We're doing good. And we're just gonna keep on going until the potion runs off. Or wears off. Runs out. Multiple English words can speak. None of the different looking rods have any benefits to them. So using, the bone spur rod versus the summer event fishing rod versus the long-term fishing rod, the abstract one, none of them have any additional perks or bonuses. They're all just different skins, different transmogs, if you will. So feel free to pick whichever one you like the look of. I don't really like the abstract one simply because the little peg on the reel is really, really small. It has no effect whatsoever because you can still grab it from the same distance as the bone spur rod, which, oops. As you can see here, it shoots like all the way out here. I just like the way that looks better, but I like the way the abstract rod looks on the rod itself, how it's just kind of fragmented and it defies the laws of physics. I'm sure there's some kind of lore behind it. I'll have to get Stone to tell me what the lore is, but yeah. Oh no, the lure broke. So in the middle of the air, we swap it out for a new lure. Normally when I hate when that happens, it doesn't actually switch. Normally when I'm doing this, I've got, Star Wars music or something going on in the background. Maybe a podcast. Or I'm in Discord and I'm talking with people, so it keeps me busy. Kind of takes your mind off of the repetitive nature of what you're doing. This is definitely a more active way to fish. You might break a sweat when you start doing this, especially if you've been in quarantine for nearly a year and you don't really get much exercise anymore, and your body fat percentage is starting to go up even though your weight stays the same, so you know that your muscles are starting to break down and you're gaining more fat and everything. That was good timing even though I'm muted. That's all hypothetical, of course. Not saying that's what's happening to me or anything, but Fish, fish, fish. Oh, look, that was a double. I don't know where I have to look in order to show you, so I'm just gonna stare at the sun.
Scare the fish.
Don't scare the fish. Hey, that's 69 sunfish. Nice.
Dang.
Yep, all we're doing is canceling that animation of the fish hanging up on that
Fish
lure.
send tractor is 20 minutes, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm trying to set a new record. My old record was like 130 130 or 140 something fish with a single potion.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, but guess what? That's what I'm filming right now, is how to do it. Also, you're completely invisible for me,
Oh.
which is funny because like this entire video, I've just been fishing next to a ghost. Ooh, spooky.
Talking to yourself?
It's the ghost of Fisherman's Past. So many fish. So the reason I didn't want to make this video initially was because I sold fish on my stall, and nobody could keep up with how many fish I had. So I could drop the prices like whatever I wanted, or I could make as many bulk sales as I wanted because nobody could fish as fast as me. But, you know, a lot of people have said, Mishka, fishing's not fun, it takes forever. And I'm not a fan of people playing a game and not having fun. So, you know, screw my profits, let's make sure everybody can enjoy the game. Plus, it's not like I need the dram anyway. I hate when it does this. It goes like super slow. It's like the lure catches on seaweed. Or look how slow that is. That is just agonizing. If it keeps doing that, I'm not gonna get my 130. Where'd my music go? I'll try fishing over here. Maybe the water's faster over here. It certainly looks faster, huh? Oh, except for right there. Whatever.
Good
How
luck,
many
Mishka.
fish we have? Thanks. Take it easy. Alright, we're at 84. Let's keep going. I have a feeling we're easily going to break over a stack. Ah, what happened to my hand? My hand just kind of disappeared there. That was fun. So, you know, I could have ended the video and just, after explaining it, and been like, alright, yep, that's how you do the thing. Have fun. But I, you know, wanted to show you the full 20 minutes, the full potion, see just how many fish we can get out of it as an example. And then I genuinely do hope that some of you guys, you watch the video and you're like, oh, that's how you fish, and then you come up and you just demolish my high score. I look forward to somebody messaging me being like, hey, Mishka, I watched your video. You caught like 130 fish in 20 minutes. I just caught 220 minutes, and I'm going to be like, dang, I'm proud of you. Seriously, I love it when people are like, hey, Mishka, you know that thing that you did? I'm doing it better now. I actively enjoy that. Swap that out. I was a gymnastics coach, I was a martial arts instructor, and like my favorite thing is when my students can surpass me. There's no greater feeling than that. So yeah, if you guys go fishing and you discover like super meta ways to do it, kind of like this, excellent. And then get better at them. Just keep the game evolving, you know, kind of like with Rune Mage. You know, it used to be for Fireball you would cast a B, and then right around the time of Reborn coming out, people came up with the D method, And then Bucky came along and figured out how to do the pretzel. And now there's a paperclip, and now there's this, and now there's that, and there's so many different, the game is always evolving, and I absolutely love that. So I just ask that somebody keep it going with fishing as well. Oh. I accidentally pulled up OVR, and I'm not sure how I did that. So you see, we're over a stack now, and still in the same potion. We're doing good. Oddly enough, I think my catfish fishing was going faster than my sunfish fishing. PvP Battlegrounds. Oh, I don't really like PvP that much. Oh, broken lure. Right, let's swap that out. I swear some of these lures were not full on durability. We're over 100 fish in 20 minutes. That's pretty good. Ah, didn't switch. I'm actually starting to sweat. I'm sitting in a robe and under a blanket because it's in the morning and it's nice and chilly, but this is activity. Okay, it's like 3 casts in a row. Oh yeah, my fishing potion just wore off. Alright, so we ended up with exactly 110 sunfish with a single potion. That is nowhere near my best, but I'm hoping that a lot of you watch this and you go, wow, that's a ton of fish for a single potion. Because honestly, it kind of is a little ludicrous. So that is how I fish. That is my method, my super secret method. Like I said, each fishing potion lasts 20 minutes. I just caught 110 fish in 20 minutes. That gives you 330 per hour. Like I said, my max was like 130 or 140 in a single potion, which will get you over 400 per hour. So, yep, that's how I fish. That's the super meta secret that I've been holding off for several months now. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you find that helpful, and I hope that you start to enjoy fishing. Until next time,